Well, hello there, everyone, and how are you guys on this day? Well, I'm here because somebody had asked me to do a friendship or career reading between BTS and Blackpink. Surprisingly, somebody wanted to know about BTS and Seventeen's friendship, as well as BTS's and Twice's friendship, and it actually showed that they were supportive towards each other. So today we're just going to see what card's going to pop up. I think I'll still keep the main focus as the male card to represent BTS, and whatever cards pop up, hopefully, because there's some new cards added to this deck. Mama Crone and I have had handpicked mixed two decks together that are very similar. So with that being said, I'm not sure if the character cards are going to appear as much as I anticipating with just 36 cards. So with that being said, we'll see if Blackpink pops up within this reading. So first I am going to search for just the card to represent the male. I want to pick that on camera for you guys. Actually, honestly, it doesn't even matter if I flip it. So I'll just flip it from the back. I think this is the male card. Actually, let's see. I just want to make sure. Okay. Putting all my male cards out first so I can see which one I want to pick. But I think I know which one I'm going to pick. Hang on. Okay, I think those were the two male cards. All right. Yeah, just as I thought. All right, that being said, we're going to pick this to represent BTS. And this other card will represent any male competitors or people in their friend groups or BTS themselves. Who knows? I'm not sure. We're just going to see. So now I'm going to shuffle the cards. I'm going to place BTS, our center focus card, right here in the center. So we're just going to read, how does BTS get along with Blackpink? What is their connection to each other? Are they supportive? Are they friends? I mean, like I even said in the other reading, these groups have been in the industry for so long and have made their own records for each other in their own way. So because of that, I feel like each group is going to respect each other for the trailblazing or trends, or the trends that they set. So because of that, I'm gonna do one more shuffle, and then I will pick the cards to go around them. Doing something a little different. All right. Go figure. A character card did not appear in here. It says, as I was expecting. But you know what? That's okay. Well, the best. I'm just gonna scoot these cards over here for a second. Hold on. I'm gonna find the female card real quick just to pick Blackpink, because right now the fact that Blackpink didn't even show up in the radar, I want to say the two groups aren't even dealing with each other. Okay, I must have misplacing one of the cards in here. That's interesting. Unless I just passed it. But for the sake of sakeness. Hang on, I just literally saw her. Okay. This will represent Blackpink. Usually I don't pick cards. Usually I don't do it like this, but because I want to see if it is exactly what I think it is. Now, there are other male cards and other female cards to pop up in here. And like I said earlier, if a male card pops up in BTS's reading, that could be BTS. I did not see them in there, so we'll see if they will pop up over here. And that's my way to determine really how Blackpink and BTS see each other. So with that being said, Yeah, literally. That's what I thought. Literally, there are quite a number of cards on deck, and usually I read literally half as many of these cards, but these cards are going to be set to the side for the moment. Just remember that this is Blackpink over here, and so I might be jumping back and forth between the two. But what I see here with BTS and Blackpink, first off, I see no connection whatsoever. Literally no connection. BTS and Blackpink probably don't even hang out with each other. Who knows? Maybe it could be because of all the fans that make assumptions that BTS members are dating Blackpink members. So because of that, and they don't want all these stigmas and rumors attached to them, both groups just decide, let's not interact with each other whatsoever. So maybe they may support each other from afar, but like literally not, and like maybe like internally, but to show like external support or to talk about each other. Now, if they do talk about each other, I'm not sure, but if they don't talk about each other or even promoting at the same time, maybe that could be the reasons. But I did hear, I don't know, we'll see, because BTS Jungkook, well, isn't Jungkook still in the military? But BTS Jungkook and Lisa's from Blackpink are both nominated for MTV Music Awards this September. So, like I said, Jungkook is in the military, so I'm not sure if Jungkook or Lisa will be able to interact with each other at the MTV Awards, but that shows you another thing that just keeps the group separated from passing each other's pathways or crossing each other's paths. Now, what I see right now, what is most on BTS's mind is what they're burdened down with, which is basically being in the military. I'm not sure if half the members are in the military or majority of the members are in the military and like one or two are out. But most of BTS is currently preoccupied by being in the military. So because of that, there's really no time for interactions, no, even maybe even before or after, but there was really no sense of any communication between Blackpink and BTS at this moment. But what I do see beneath them, what I do see underneath BTS is that they've maybe have gotten compliments, maybe have gotten from maybe have gotten gifts from Blackpink. I'm not really sure, because like I said, I there's like literally no female cards in BTS's pickings, and for Blackpink's pickings, there's literally no male cards. So literally, they're not even on the same page with each other, communicating with each other in each other's lives, even dating each other. And if you remember from if you follow all these K-pop readings that I do, I said that I could have sworn Blackpink had dated, Jennie had dated V just based off that tarot reading, but they could have broken up for him before he went right into the military. So even that shows you how there's like no connection between any of the members at the moment, even if they were dating. But maybe, sorry, hang on. What I could see is they, like I've said, a gift could represent treasuring somebody. When you really cherish and love somebody, you give them a gift. You can show them support. You can give them something that they would appreciate. And maybe be, like I said, Blackpink could have given BTS praises, acknowledgments, recognition for whatever BTS has done. And I'm sure BTS has done the same thing about Blackpink. But what I see, looking at what's specifically going on with BTS, is, like I said, they got way too much going on. They have the whip, they have the burden, and they have the anchor. They are working, toiling, going through the struggles and adjustments of being, as I continue to say, from being in the public and in the in the entertainment industry to going into the military, and now because some of them are getting ready to finish up their military duty and getting ready to leave the military, they're going to also now have to prep their mind to switch from being in military mode to back to being an everyday civilian or back to being an entertainer. So because of that, they have to go through that adjustment, have to go through that change, and that could be very brutal. It can be very taxing, it can be very wearing down, but it's also these pivotal moments in their lives also serve as, because a lot of the BTS members are getting high praise and recognition for how good they are doing in the military. So because of that, they have maybe learned something about themselves, gained something through being enlisted into the military. And because of that, this is what the whip could symbolize, but it's also a broom which symbolizes cleansing, healing, getting rid of the old and bringing in the new, basically getting rid of things that's unwanted and unneeded. Just strictly talking about how this military could have, like they literally say, whipped the BTS members into shape. I don't know, this could have matured them maybe. And because of that, maybe some of them could have seen some things, like they say, when you come out of the military, when some people come out of the military, they have some. Listen, I don't know what BTS could be doing, if there's even fights in South Korea, if there's any wars. I'm not really particularly sure, but what I do see is whatever BTS is currently going through, the military, it is weighing down on them. It could have been a burden. Maybe it came when they were at the peak of their career, and on top of that, BTS also was able to extend some rules so they could still ride high on their career. And then they finally literally had to obey being a South Korean citizen and going into the military. So because of that, that literally could have been a burden, because they were, like I said, on the peak, on the top of their game. They was living it up. And because of that, it's just like, man, we've worked so hard and accomplished all of this. Now you expect us to go into the military? And especially as technology continues to grow, and especially as literally music phases like nothing these days, BTS could also be feeling like that's why they've prepared so much music for us, so that way we wouldn't literally feel them missing while they're gone for 2, 3, maybe 4 years. So because of that, they've kept their army very fed, and because of that, they are holding down the ship, that even though they're in the military, they're hoping that what they've prepared for their audience is going to keep them alive. Well, hold up. Is going to keep the fans alive with their music and continue to want them and continue to keep them waiting, basically. So that way when they come out of the military, they still have their fan base. And who knows, just like what Blackpink is doing, we'll be able to come back together as BTS and promote as Bangtan Boys, okay? And because of that, their fans love them. They love their fans. They have that kind of have that kind of connection with them. But I do see, well, it just doesn't seem good whenever I seem to read on BTS and what's ever going on in their career. I mean, yeah, it always talks about them coming from a love affair or coming back into the music industry and having to assimilate back into society again. But it always seems to be some problem, something, like I said, something was weighing them down at first, but now in front of them there was a literal block, something that is keeping them from seeing something. And maybe this literally could be going back to like Blackpink. Maybe BTS is all about their career, and because of that, anytime anything comes up about Blackpink, they kind of put up these murky, cloudy illusions. Maybe there is some form of connection there, and because of that, that's why the lines seem to be literally grayed or blurred. We can't really, it's like BTS and Blackpink might be connected somehow, but they just don't want us to see it because they have their career to worry about. And maybe it could be just the fact that they are so loved by their fans, and they are basically like the two best K-pop groups out there. I mean, hey, a lot of the K-pop readings I do here are BTS and Blackpink. So because of that, I know that there is a lot of people that love them and a lot of people that also ship them together. So for that, I know it also has to be very troublesome for the relationships that they have to, for their careers. I mean, if they have to continue to dispel dating rumors. But I think at this point, everybody wants them to date each other. So why don't they just date for the sake of the fans, right? And maybe for that they feel a bit, maybe they have like this. When it comes to Blackpink, maybe they're just on two separate pages. Because I'm going to skip over here a little bit to Blackpink a little bit, just to show you guys that literally there is no connection. It's actually kind of funny. Their readings almost similarly mirror each other. Because here we have Blackpink and they're looking at a fox, but this fox symbolizes slyness, sneakiness, people not out for their good. And who did I just say that maybe BTS might have some form of connection with Blackpink, but they just literally don't want anybody to know it. And Blackpink could have some form of connection with BTS and they just don't want anybody to know it. We have the fox in the cloud. Keep you confused, keep you not knowing, keep doing slick things under the fans' noses and think it's going to get by the fans. Because maybe there really could be dating relationships going on with Blackpink and BTS, but they're trying to keep it so wrapped, and because they are so huge and so loved, maybe like I joked, maybe they should really date each other, but look what lately, I mean, even though, wow, I forgot what group Kai was in. I almost want to say Monster, but I know it's not that. I think that was one of the name of their songs. But whatever group Kai was in, same group from, what was it? Group from SM Entertainment. She was literally dating him, and for some reason that got out of hand. Just how fans are. They really love their idols. But maybe they don't want, maybe the BTS, Blackpink, Lisa, Jennie, I don't know, anybody doesn't want to have any of those stigmas and things attached to them. And even now, above Blackpink's head, I see that they have a book above their head, which means they keep that stuff, they keep their life, their pride, what they do and their love life really closed and locked and sealed. They're just like, you're not going to know what we do in our love lives, because we do not need that, any of that kind of attention or any of that kind of drama. And right underneath the girls, which when I said for the boys, for BTS, that Blackpink maybe could be giving them gifts and achievements and acknowledgments for everything that they've done, BTS in return could treasure Blackpink. Treasure in the sense that they really care and respect what Blackpink has done. And, you know, maybe they like respectable women and they're attracted to a woman that they're respected to. I am not particularly sure. I mean, I would sure hope you respect the significant partner you're dating. But really what I see with Blackpink and BTS, surprisingly, I didn't think there was any connection between them. But kind of looking at the subliminal messages, like I said, slip it right underneath our noses. They are clearly telling us that there is some form of connection between Blackpink and BTS. It was so open with BTS in 17, so open with BTS in Twice. They supported each other. They were there for each other. They were like friends, maybe even. I'm not sure. But BTS and Blackpink is just like crickets. It doesn't want to tell us. It's just like, I don't know, BTS, Blackpink, who never heard of them hanging out. That's the kind of energy the cards are giving, because they just don't want us to know openly. And I really have to dig and pry to try to figure out how BTS and Blackpink are connected to each other. If I even try to look at, are they happy for each other at this moment? I said they were going to cross each other's pathways pathways soon. And then the pathways card showed up, and the tower card showed up, which can also symbolize a literal institution. This could represent their company. Who knows? Maybe YG and Hybe, or maybe just the fact that a lot of the BTS members are breaking into the American market. So maybe there could be some kind of collab. I heard Lisa's collaborating with Rosalina, so who knows, right? So maybe one of the BTS members and like Blackpink members could collaborate, and honestly, that would kind of be a good collaboration. Think about how viral that would go. Who would you guys want to collaborate? Please leave in the comments. I have no idea who I would like to collaborate with each other. Who would I like to see Lisa? I would like Lisa to be with one of like the dancing machines of like BTS. I would like to see how that works. Or like maybe Lisa and Rap Monster work together as like a rapping duo. I have no idea. I am just speculating here. I'm honestly more of a blank than I am an ARMY, but I do enjoy BTS nonetheless. But what else could I really see with BTS and Blackpink? Like I said, there are twice as many cards as I normally read on here, and I was really trying to dig to see if there was some connection, and I'm so glad I poured out cards on the side, because I would have never found the seemingly parallels here, right here in this position where we had Community with Blackpink. Community represents being out in the open, coming together. In that position, BTS had the whip and the broom, out with the old and with the new. If they make their relationship public, it could be a backlash for them. The fact that they are in the military, maybe one of them had to have a public breakup right before that, or maybe there could have been something that happened in the public between BTS and Blackpink. I was trying to figure out what could have honestly happened, but I'm not entirely sure. Oh, flip the card. I'm not entirely sure, because, like I said, Blackpink, at least from Blackpink's side, they are lip sealed. You're not really going to hear about anything connected to them with BTS, and I think that's how they want it. But I see the courthouse appearing again. I'm not sure. That was popping up in, what's their name? It was popping up in Blackpink's reading, so I'm not sure if they're going to be having, I'm not sure if this is going to have some, I'm not sure if it's going to be like some legal drama that's going to happen in literally South Korea. It's just going to affect K-pop idols, or if there's something going to happen between BTS and Blackpink. Maybe, I'm not sure, there's going to be some copyright dispute, or maybe somebody got the rights to one song and then it just got moved over. You know how the industry does, and then because of that, there's, who knows? Or maybe, like I said, maybe one of them will collaborate and that will have another problem. I'm not sure. Or it could literally mean some form of contracts being signed. Like I said, maybe they could come together and collaborate with each other. I'm not sure if there's going to be some collaboration. One could only hope that BTS and Blackpink can collaborate. I'm honestly living in my own fantasy at this moment, just thinking about that, because, like I said, nothing to really, looking at the cards at first, no connection between BTS and Blackpink. Zilch, nothing. No females popping up for BTS, no males popping up for Blackpink. So because of that, I can automatically say that they are not friends, not good collaborators, not on the best terms, not even seeing each other. What other quotations I could say to describe how not on the same page BTS and Blackpink are? Not in communication, MIA, jealous, however y'all want to put it. Because of that, trying to be secret from the fans, all that. So because of that, BTS and Blackpink are just trying to literally keep everything under the wraps if there's anything going on. And maybe that literally could be because they're secretly dating each other and they just literally don't want anybody to find that one out. And God so help us if y'all honestly did find out. Sorry. But yeah, when you really look at it, there are some similarities between the cards that came out for Blackpink, which I really wasn't going too in detail to read about because I was solely focusing on BTS in this reading, and if they had any connection to Blackpink, and even their cards kind of similarly mirrored BTS. So for that, I have to say, even if it's just in the viewpoint of a Delulu fan, there is some form of connection, some inkling that BTS and Blackpink might have with each other. That's all I can literally walk away with. And it's just exactly like their social media posts. You got to keep guessing to see if they're in communication with each other because they just don't want us to know. And I'm sitting here trying to guess and be like, oh yeah, that looks like it. Like we all try to do with their photos and the way they post for each other. So with that being said, I can't really tell if BTS and Blackpink are really talking to each other or dating each other or have any support for each other. I'm sure they do. We have the gift and the card and the key right here, but that could just be what they've accomplished in their own rights. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, and for whoever requested this tarot reading, apparently BTS and Blackpink are very private about their relationship, but apparently BTS 17 and twice aren't private about their relationship or partnership. So with that being said, take what you will on why that's a enigma or something that seems a bit off. So with that being said, wow, this is the second time I've done a K-pop group partnership or careership, but also at the same time, this is the first time that I really see that there's really no interactions between the two groups, and that's actually kind of surprising. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Please do give me a thumbs up, or will give us a thumbs up on this channel. Please do leave a comment if you have anybody that you would like me to read on, as well as if you have not, please subscribe so that way you can keep getting your K-pop tarot readings, as well as news on the world that's going on around us. And if you're into astrology, please, you can find that on this channel too, as well, occasionally when I feel inspired. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, and I guess with that, I will say sunflowers.